Hi, my name is Tulita Bahulu and I'm a resident here in the city of Long Beach. I've been living here for over 14 years. I'm married, 3 children, and I work for UPS more than 12 years. About 2 years ago I had a kidney failure and I was hospitalized, and while I was in a hospital I received a notice on the mail that we had to move in 30 days because the landlord died, and we couldn't find anything that we could afford. So I had no choice but to move in with relatives. My sister-in-law, they had 5 children plus my 3 and my husband and I. So there were 12 of us in a 2-bedroom house, 1 bath. Finally, I just couldn't take it anymore, and I told my husband that we had to move. And so we still couldn't find a place. We moved into a motel. I was able to get a low price for the motel, a weekly rate for $245 a week. We stayed in a motel for more than 7 months, and that was the bed tax were like around $788, and that's a lot of money for a person who is sick. And I know that the city uses that money for something else other than housing. That $788 could have helped me move into a place, but they had to use it for some parade or something like that.
My name is Nelson Gonzalez. I live in Long Beach for the last 18 years. I went to a program for the first time home buyer program that the city of Long Beach at that time were developing, and the program was that they allowed you a loan for $25,000 for a down payment of the house. So I took advantage of that. I was one of the lucky ones that won the prize of $25,000. Today, thank God, 14 years ago, I bought my home.
My name is Yasin Perez. I've been in Long Beach all my life. I've been living in back garages. Sometimes I didn't have bathroom to use. I've had to use their bathroom, go around to where they live and use their shower in their bathroom. I've had to pay almost $500 at times to be in these places, because when I've tried to live in an actual apartment, it's way too expensive for me to afford as a student and also as a full-time person that worked.
My name is Van Chin. Before I got Section 8, my life is terrible. I live in 1 bedroom with 3 sons, and I got a lot of stress because the rent is high, and I work 2-3 jobs. I cannot even afford myself to pay rent, to pay food for my kid. And after I got the housing, my life changed a lot. I live in 3 bedrooms. The house is nice, and housing helped me to pay low rent, and I feel successful like live with the housing.
My name is Margaret Studer. I've lived in Long Beach since 1971. I went to school here. I married my husband here, and I work here in a after-school program teaching kids and helping them with their homework. In the last 2 years, we've had to move 3 times because landlords wanted to improve their properties. I'm paying $1,000 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment in a very dangerous part of town. I run an after-school program. My husband is a maintenance mechanic. We don't have a great deal of money. $1,000 a month is a great deal of money for us, but finding anything less is nearly impossible.
Hi, my name is Craig Kramer. I'm a resident of Long Beach, California. Lived in the area about 5 years. The building that I live in happens to be in a redevelopment zone and is designated for demolition. The City of Long Beach has a relocation program, but unfortunately I'm on a fixed income. I'm disabled. I have post-polio syndrome. Because of my disability, I'm trying to find a ground level apartment or a single-story home to rent, and these are at a premium. In the last 3 weeks, I've looked at about 45 possible locations, apartments, rental houses. Of those, only 2 actually fit within my budget or were accessible ground level apartments. Unfortunately, both of those were gone. Long Beach is a beautiful city, and I would like to remain a resident of the city of Long Beach.
Okay. My name is Magdalena. I have been living in the Long Beach area for the past 20 years. And when I started living in Long Beach, the rent was like around 400 or 375. But for the past 4 years, they have been increasing double that. I pay now 895. I'm a single mom, and they don't increase my salary as much as they increase the rent. So at the beginning, I was thinking probably I can save some money to buy a house. But every year that passes is more. Everything having increased. I have to pay now the insurance for my kid, and it's very hard for a single mom to pay the rent. But I see that around in my apartments, everybody, they have to live like 2-3 families in the same place because they can't afford to pay the rent. So I'm really working hard. I work Saturdays. I try to look for another job. But every time you see that owning a house is like a dream. But I like to dream, and I hope somebody can do something about it.